Alrighty. One of these things is not like the others. What's that whole thing about American loading gauge versus European loading gauge? Yeah, it's fine. This is what we call peak content, I think. Pretty sure that's what it is. And absolutely well done. No notes. Yeah. So we're having a DERAIL Valley video on the main channel. It's not a live stream. So that's how you know that something cool's happened. And for those of you seeing the title and seeing the big boy going, well, that kind of, like, it looks like a big boy, but it looks like, you know, a very simple 3D model of the big boy. Yes, it is a very simple model of the big boy. You'll note they're not even main rods and crossheads and la 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 la. But it is a custom locomotive in the game. Custom Carloader is back, finally. It's been such a long time. Of course, the simulator update for DERAIL Valley broke Custom Carloader. And folks have been working very, very hard for a long time to get it to work so that we could have custom cars and locomotives again. And they just pushed out the update that allows it to work with everything. So this has been a test model, apparently, for a number of different weeks, months, something, as a bit of a joke. Big boy, of course, but it's also a good articulation test. So it's a very rudimentary, simple model because it's just a test case, but apparently everything works on it just like it's one of the normal steam locomotives. And as the modding scene gets back into the swing of things, obviously there were previous custom locomotives that we've shown off, a lot of stuff by Greg, the German wonderful locomotives. I want to say there's a Shay and all sorts of cool stuff that there's videos about on the channel years ago. None of it's worked in a very long time. But now they need to update everything because, of course, Simulator added so many awesome features to our locomotives that we've all talked about and loved, that, you know, it's not as simple as dragging and dropping the equipment in and wabam, now it works. But all the modders have all that ahead of them. But for now, we have a big boy to play with, and there's a couple cars starting to trickle into Nexus mods. Links will be down in the description below, but I think it's high time we start messing with this thing and kind of seeing what it's about. God, it looks ridiculous, doesn't it? That is just spectacular. Let me get rid of these other locomotives. We're just here in Sandbox. There is a license to unlock the big boy, but thankfully I was able to unlock it in career, and we're all set up. So, DERAIL Pacific, you'll love to see it. What a silly, hilarious thing. Yeah, they put a big boy in DERAIL Valley. We love that. Special thanks to the mod developer Whistle Whiz, who also helped out as part of the team, I believe, of several people that worked on Custom Carloader. Custom Carloader is listed as having 3 different devs: Katie Cat, Wiz, and Ayasambra, I think. My apologies on that, but huge cheers to you guys for getting this done, because Lord knows that we're going to get all manner of cool locomotives in now, and apparently it all works with the multiplayer mod too, so new video game content means that we might actually play some more video games on the channel as videos. If you didn't see that, the last kind of quote-unquote episode of DERAIL Valley was a live stream. John Doe told me that all debts would be waived if I would just stream, so I proceeded to stream and have fun. God, how much coal does this thing take? This is not the expert shovel. I mean, I guess it is a big firebox. There we go. So we should just be able to light it. But anyway, yeah, the last thing was the was a live stream. So if you missed out on DERAIL Valley content, we did play with the S282 demonstrator on stream, and that was a good bit of fun. So our air is tied in there. God, big boy with screw links is mildly cursed. That's fine. Get all that tied in. And of course, I love that he added the aux tender. And apparently it works too. I haven't messed with that. Oh god, how do I get on top of it? There we are. Yeah, so that's all full of water and everything, so that's very fun. Oh god, and then we've got 3 spots on this guy. Very cool. There's no get back in the cab before you die up here, but that's alright. Okay. Anyway, oh boy. Well, we can guess on what some of these things are. Not everything's labeled, but that's okay. Oh goodness. Yeah, I guess it is the big boy, so we'll get some blower going. Oh, it does have an automatic stoker. That's kind of cool. Dampers open. Coal dumps down there. It's kind of hilarious seeing a big boy with just a... Is that... Which one is which? That might be the Johnson bar, and maybe that's... I don't know what. I guess we'll find out. It's fine. Ding dings there. Sands there. Oh, that's the injector. Oh, duh. Duh. That's how that works. Oh, and he did the dual sight glasses. That's kind of fun, implementation-wise. What's that? Look at all the smoky. Oh! Wait! Oh, come on. I was not expecting that. I was expecting this to just be a rudimentary model, but that's really neat. So there are some auxiliary features that, wow, that's really cool. I was literally just expecting this to be like, whatever, it's fine. But wow, okay. Some real fun went into this. Here's your air compressor starting. And then your bleeder. Inside the intercooler box, which is fun. Get those shut. So we're getting the air pump going. God, does it have 4 mechanical lubricators that we have to deal with? That would be funny. Deal with the big boy, it's fine. Oh boy, okay. It's at least got 2. We'll have to check the other side. That's gonna be so cool. Okay, what is... Is that a handbrake? I don't know what's going on there. We'll do it live. Okay. No, okay, it just has the 2 lubricators. Presumably because it's set up as an A, B, C, and then the aux tender. So this is one locomotive, this is one locomotive, basically. So it probably can only support certain schemas there, so. Nothing else in DERAIL Valley has 2 lubricators, so why would it work with this? Let's see. We need our pressure to come up some more. Did our fire... Oh, crap. We managed to put the fire out. Hungry hippo, known as the LORGE LAD. And that's actually what the mod's called. It's just called the LORGE LAD. This is just delightful. Huge thanks to the devs of this mod, because, come on. Custom Carloader and also literally a big boy. Come on. That's some primo silly posting, as it were. What's that? That doesn't, it's not, okay. Can I just turn the stoker on? Apparently. Is the coal level going down? Ah! I was gonna say, I thought I heard exhaust and you can actually get the steam exhaust there. That's actually really cool. But God, it's not hardly keeping up with it. I wonder if it doesn't run until it's got more pressure. Oh boy. Does that mean I actually have to fire a big boy, like actually? That might get a little interesting. Oh my God. Let's not hand fire the big boy and say we did. That's freaking cool. I don't know what job. I saw Splody Boys and I was like, oh, we'll just bang into those. We'll spawn the engine there and go do that because we're just in sandbox. FH28. Oh boy. Speaking of other mods that I should get. FH86. Oh, that's my usual favorite run. Scrap metal. FH28 to the food factory. Well, we're not going to take 109 minutes, so we'll just put it in, see what happens. And it's sandbox, so it doesn't really matter, but... It is so funny to see, like, obviously it's a very rudimentary model, but the proportions of seeing the big dumb object in the yard in DERAIL Valley is just delightful. Alright, it looks like our stoker's now actually kind of keeping up with the fire. Does it still just have the normal whistle? No, it has big spookums. There's the blowdown. Where the hell's the dynamo? Oh, yeah, right there. Okay. And then we've got some cab lights. Okay, do we have air? Brake pipe's not charged. We got to cut the brake stand in. A lot of people don't even bother to model cabs like this far. I mean, I grew up in the days of, oh, we're, you know, playing with TRS 2004 or TRS 2006 and nothing had cabs anyways. So this is actually really cool. And we've got an overhead throttle. That's it's gonna be a wee bit silly. How many is 18 bar 300 psi? That sounds about right, because a bar is about 15 psi. So 18 times, I thought it's 14.7. No, so 300 is gonna be divided by 14.7. It's gonna be 20, and 20.4 bar is when this thing should lift. Well, I think we've got enough that we'll be able to get cracking here. What do you think, viewers? Shall we go? Oh, this is finally this is finally the best use of the dumb rope physics for the whistle. It annoys me on the actual S282 quite a bit. This is what actually makes sense, because you can pretend you're Ed Dickens and just... break your elbow, anyways. Alright. We've got places to be. Turn on the ding-ding. It's still a K36 ding-ding. Where the cylinder cocks are open, I believe. Oh, wait, hang on. Did we need to oil something? Are there oil cups? Or is it just... Oh, there are crosshead oil cups. Okay. Before we go anywhere and ruin the locomotive. We'll do that. We'll do that and say that we did. So, on the S282, it's like 3 per side. This guy... He doesn't have any on the rods. Is it just the crosshead cup? Just for the funny? Okay, that's probably full. God, I have to do the real steam locomotive thing where you wander around and you're like, look for a place to put oil. Because I don't remember every single place to put oil. You remember the key ones, and then you're like, oh yeah, there's that one, and there's that one, and there's that one. So is it just the one? Which, I mean, that is technically more accurate on this kind of locomotive, where, like, the S282, obviously being smaller and being presumably Slavic, at least an operator and all that. That locomotive, it's really not surprising that it's got a lot of oiling points, because the smaller engines usually got a lot of oil, whereas when you're talking about something this big, everything's going to be hard grease, or it's going to be mechanically lubricated. So it actually makes sense that there's less to oil on this, unless I'm missing something. But that should be okay. Now we'll begin Ed Dickens Simulator 2025. I could probably my fire is like full, so we can probably just turn that off for a sec. Oh, that's sand. That's not the ding ding. There's the ding ding. All right. It's a lot of boiler ahead of us. Oh God. Okay. That's legitimately cool. Let's get it hooked up a little bit. Oh, that's the stand again. There's the ding ding. Put some main rods and some valve gear on it and call it a day, dude. This is too freaking cool. Oh, look at her articulate. Oh my Jesus Christ. How does this even work in DERAIL Valley? Oh, okay. Okay, I literally was like, it's gonna be like, you know, it's gonna be a temp model, and it's gonna be like, fine, it's not gonna be that cool, but I'm sitting over here having a nerd moment. Oh, come on. That is too cool. The lad is LORGE. I should probably pay attention to my fire. It's still there. It's still fire. And the water's still there. Okay. Yeah, is there speedo? There it is. Throttle on the ceiling. Okay. How's that thing slipping? How are we having any problems with slippage on this big dumb thing? Look at that! Come on! Yeah. Okay. Alright. When do we get an articulated locomotive in the base game? Oh, I should probably shut back. Oh, look at it from the cab! Oh, that's so cool. We're going to the food factory, right? Hang on, grade crossing. Oh, yeah, come on. Come on. All right, yeah, get it working. We really should have put more train behind it. And we've got one and then some gauges of water. Okay, and we're holding on the hill here. Tender? What's the tender switch for? Oh! Ah! I see! I see, said the blind man. The intrusive thoughts won. It's fine. Okay, and there we go. Throttle, ceiling. Give it some sand. There we go. Alright, now that excitement's over. Get the stoker open a little bit. Hell yeah. Come on, man. That's too cool. All the little effects and everything that they did. It's such a rudimentary model, but the vibes are immense. Oh god, are we gonna hit that tunnel portal? You're good! You're good! Don't worry, Captain, we'll buff out those scratches. apparently that cleared. Apparently. God, where are we going? Food factory? I guess we should go... I guess we could go either way. That way's probably quicker. Who doesn't want to see how fast the big boy can go? Yeah, we'll go that way. I guess I could save sand for a second here. God, this thing, it's just... There's just so much locomotive. Chill, you. Alright, just try and keep that super nice and high there. We'll get things lined out on the route map. So we are coming out of the harbor. We want to go to the left there. We want to go to the right there, to the right there, to the right there, to the left there, to the left there, to the left there, and that should get us there. And then, we need to take it to the C4 inbound. Explodey boys to the C4. Sounds about right. Come on. Sometimes it's the simple things in life that you really treasure. Watching two sets of rods go around and just be donk the speed board, because the big boy is 11 feet wide, and that's a hell of a lot bigger than an S282, that's for sure. Ooh, we can pop the vent hood for the tunnel. That'll be fun. Pop that back. We haven't really used a ton of water in it yet. Okay, tunnel's coming up. We're still accelerating. Like, chill. Alright, let's get the hood going. Open the throttle up again. Alright, we're not gonna blast the roof of the tunnel off now. Shoom. That's pretty cool. Talk about unnecessary but fun feature, and that's like, okay, so they said that custom Carloader works with everything, right? So steam locomotive, diesel locomotives, custom cars, custom cargo with the custom cargo mod. Oh god, that's a 4. There we are. That's fine. Yoink! Like, yoink scoops! They said it worked with all that stuff, right? So, that's all great and everything, but seeing that there's also, like, custom features, like a smoke hood and the tender drop and stuff, like, that's non-standard DERAIL Valley stuff. That's really neat to see that they're implementing that sort of thing, because it means that people can do some really, really cool stuff with their mods, which I am very excited to see what all people get up to with this. Alright, sand is on. Let's not slip that hard and say we did. There we go. Throttle on the ceiling. Yeah, I'm really excited to see all of the fun stuff that people make. But right now, just having the articulation work and watching this big dumb object trundle through the valley is absolutely worth it on my end. Like, come on. Oh god, watching it hunt around. That's pretty entertaining. The real big boy is allegedly good for 80 mile an hour. Allegedly. I don't know who actually believes that or not, but... Oh shit, we don't have any water. We should probably turn that on. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. God, we are going very fast. 75? It's not come off yet. I can only imagine the kind of wreck this thing makes. 2 engines. But we're pretty much in the high flying spot on the line here, so we're just gonna leave the throttle on the ceiling. Keep the stoker wide open. Dude, I love that it's got a stoker. That is cool. And we're just gonna highball. He's gonna highball in the yard. 85 into the 80. And hopefully we don't hear the dreaded sound. We are gonna need more water though. There's the 120. We're gonna be doing about 90, which is scooting pretty fairly good, honestly. God, Ed, watching this thing would derail itself so hard if it was hunting that bad. This is so cool. Wow. I genuinely, I was like, oh, they added a big boy and it's kind of a meme. That's cool. I was not expecting it to be as thoughtfully done, knowing that it was a very temp model. I was not expecting it to be near this cool. It's awesome. Well done, guys. You guys should be very proud. And of course, the work to get custom Carloader back. I can only imagine everything that they changed on the backside there. But we're doing 100 into a 70, so we're just gonna wipe the automatic over there. And then wipe it right back. There you go. That's what we call good train handling, right? Remember, kids, freight doesn't complain. Oh, those are fun. Alright, here's a 50. We're still doing like 70. Maybe we can just take like a normal kid set for that. Okay. Lined right, that's all good. We accidentally dump it and then recharge it, and nothing bad will come from that. And now we get to watch the very long large lad boiler tip down and watch the water disappear. Give it a little blow. And we could probably bring the stoker back. It's worth it for the giggle factor alone. Go give this thing a download. What a silly thing. Maybe we'll have to play some career with it or something too, just for the memes. And it's got a cube bell! The bell's a cube! Gotta go to Bendigo! Get me cube! We still have water, that's good. 60, we're doing a little more than 60, it's fine. Let's just trundle through the steel mill, God's largest object. Oh my goodness. Alright, well now it's about time. It's around about that time. You know what time it is. You know what time it is, everybody? Beans. Give it the beans. Throttle on the ceiling. And we're just gonna start widening that out. And we're gonna watch the steam pressure go away. But we'll shut that off. We don't need water. We need more coal. Coal for the hole. 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 Yeah! He's gonna highball in the head. He's gonna highball. Yeah, this is quite silly. I believe somebody also did say that Zybox couplers got updated, so we can presumably, did I just KO that water spout? Yeah, I did. Went right through my forehead. I believe they updated Zybox couplers as well, so that we can get rid of the buffers and have actual knuckles, which will really complete the look here, but... Oh, dear God. Well, that's gone about as expected, isn't it? I'm glad that I did see an update that said that there would be a boiler explosion, something to let you know that he had the boiler let go. I guess that's what I get for not staring at what went on there. But yeah, check out Custom Carloader. Look forward to more fun things in the future, because I'm sure everyone who made mods in the past is going to be working on updating them, so we'll get, you know, polished, finished models, not just fun temp models that make me giggle a lot. Those will be coming soon, and we'll probably be playing a little bit more DERAIL Valley, because the biggest thing about all the video game stuff, and kind of me leaning away from it a little bit, was that nothing really felt fresh. Everything kind of felt samey. But there'll still be live streams and all that fun stuff too, so stay tuned, and we'll look forward to see what's next on the channel. But for now, oh no!